Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled between hills and sprawling fields of daisies, there was a woman named Meredith. At 50 years old, she'd led a life filled with nurturing those around her, be it her beloved garden or her cherished family. Known for her warmth and kindness, Meredith's home was always filled with laughter and love. But beneath the facade of joy, Meredith felt an ever-growing emptiness. Her children had moved away to start families of their own, and she, who had dedicated a substantial part of her life to raising them, didn't quite know what to do with herself now that they were gone. The owner of a lonely heart, seeking new purpose, Meredith found herself befriending a new neighbor from across the street, Vivian. Vivian was everything Meredith wasn't: chaotic, wildly spontaneous, and buzzing with energy that attracted Meredith like a moth to flame. She wore bright clothes, had an infectious laugh, and was the center of attention wherever she went, enticing qualities for Meredith's sore spirit. Their friendship blossomed rapidly, nurtured by Vivian's unrelenting pursuit of Meredith's companionship. At first, Meredith admired Vivian. She admired her confidence, her vibrancy, her ability to make everything seem dazzling. But soon, admiration gave way to reliance. Vivian had a way with words, wrapping compliments in flattery that made Meredith feel cherished, making her believe she was special, filling the void with apparent love. Yet, beneath the glitter of Vivian's charms, there lurked an ominous shadow, a hint of malice that began to unfurl with time. Meredith started noticing small things. Vivian's constructive criticisms took a toll on her. Comments that seemed innocuous gradually chipped away at Meredith's self-esteem. Vivian always knew better how Meredith should be leading her life, and Meredith found herself doubting her judgments and slowly altering her behavior to please Vivian. Fear soon took root. The fear of disappointing Vivian, the fear of losing her friendship. Meredith was eager to please, altering her opinions to suit Vivian's narrative, agreeing to things she didn't want to, losing her essence bit by bit. One evening, at a gathering thrown by Vivian at her home, Meredith overheard Vivian mocking her with other guests, laughing about how she could get Meredith to do anything she wanted. It hurt deeply. It was the moment her eyes opened to the truth. The glitter and charm were nothing more than a facade for Vivian's manipulative nature. Feeling betrayed and heartbroken, Meredith confronted Vivian about the pretenses and lies. Vivian, brazen and unapologetic, revealed the cold truths of her narcissistic hijacking, how Meredith had been little more than a pawn in her game, a trophy to flaunt around to boost Vivian's superficial stature. Meredith had been emotionally hijacked, but in that confrontation, a fierce resolve was born within her. She realized she'd been living in the shadow of Vivian's self-centered world, and it was time to reclaim her life, her dignity. What followed was a painful yet liberating journey of breaking free. Meredith distanced herself from Vivian, grieving the loss of a friendship she thought genuine. She surrounded herself with supportive people and redirected her nurturing spirit towards herself, healing the wounds Vivian's toxins had left. Meredith emerged from the battle scarred but wiser. She rekindled old passions, embraced her independence, and learned to trust her instincts again. The warmth of love and laughter returned, echoing through her home once more. Meredith's story serves as a cautionary tale, a vivid illustration of how narcissists don't need force to conquer. They weave their magic with fear, flattery, and faked love, leaving those around them drained and doubting. Through her journey, Meredith brought vibrancy back into her life, understanding that true friendships lie in mutual respect, love, and sincerity.